They say the universe speaks in whispers, but most of us never hear them, not because the whispers aren't there, but because we're drowning in the noise of our own distractions. And yet, sometimes, life leaves a clue, small enough to overlook, but powerful enough to change everything. And for me, that clue appeared when a stranger I barely knew said 7 words that would haunt me for weeks. 7 laws that govern everything, then smiled, as if to say, if you're meant to know, you'll find them. And that night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, remembering every strange coincidence, every impossible stroke of luck, every moment when the right thing had happened at exactly the right time, wondering if these events were accidents, or if there was something hidden beneath them all. And weeks later, on a rainy afternoon, I wandered into a quiet antique shop. The air thick with the scent of old paper and time itself, and there, beneath a pile of faded maps, I found a small leather notebook with no title, no author, only 7 simple lines written inside: the law of mentalism. All is mind. The law of correspondence. As above, so below. The law of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. The law of polarity. Everything has its opposite. The law of rhythm. All things rise and fall. The law of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. And the law of gender. Creation requires both principles. And, as I stood there, I didn't just see words on paper. I felt like I was holding the quiet blueprint of reality. And the first law, mentalism, whispered that all is mind, that everything, every invention, every work of art, every version of myself began as a thought, and if thought shapes creation, then controlling thought is the key to shaping life. So I asked myself, how much of my world was the product of patterns I didn't even know I was repeating? And the second law, correspondence, revealed that the outer world mirrors the inner. That when I was calm, life unfolded smoothly, but when I was restless, chaos followed. And I realized most of us try to fix the reflection without touching the source. Then came the third law, vibration, reminding me that nothing is still. Not the mountains, not the oceans, not even my own mind. And that thoughts and emotions hum at a frequency that pulls matching experiences toward them. So every fear I carried was quietly calling its own shadow into my life. And the fourth law, polarity, showed me that opposites are not enemies, but partners. Light needs darkness. Joy needs sorrow. Loss makes space for gain. And I thought of all the pain that had carved the room for joy to return. Then the fifth law, rhythm, revealed the tides in everything, the rise and fall of opportunities,